Imagine waking up every morning to a Stripe account that looks like a slot machine. $11 million generated from a single $24 product. No sales call, no high ticket stress, just pure automated volume. Sounds like a typical guru fever dream, right? Now, let's actually look at the math. This is the Wendt Protocol. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's a high velocity, low ticket ecosystem built on cold, hard systems logic. Okay? Most experts tell you to sell $5,000 coaching programs. They say charge your worth. But the Wendt model argues that high ticket is a trap of operational friction. It requires time, trust, and a sales team that eats your margin. Now, the pivot here is simple. Focus on eliminating friction. By pricing the entry point at $24, you move from the logical valuation zone into the impulse buy zone. $24. It's pizza money. No spouse's permission is required. No deep thinking is required for it. But here's the reality check. You cannot scale a business on $24 sales. Ad costs will kill you. The secret isn't the $24 product. It's the locomotive architecture that follows it. Now, while the entry point is $24, the average order value, or AOV, is approximately $160. This is achieved through a precise sequence of order bumps and one-time offers. It's really a mathematical arbitrage game. Okay, if you spend $50 in ads to acquire one $24 customer, you're losing money, right? Wrong. If that customer's average order value is $160, you just turned $50 into $110 in net profit. This is an unlimited scalable project. This is what's called a self-liquidating offer. It allows for infinite ad spend. As long as the cost per acquisition stays below the average order value, the system prints liquidity. It prints money. Wendt calls this the locomotive. In physics, static friction is greater than kinetic friction. The hardest part is getting the wallet open. Once it's open, the upsells are just along for the ride. There is potential there for profit. Now, to feed this engine, she uses an anti-pillar content strategy. Forget about education or inspiration as goals. Those are outcomes. She focuses on 3 conversion-centric pillars: proof of concept, competence, anti-hero narrative, and polarizing truths. The first is a proof of competence. No rented Ferraris. She shows raw Stripe screenshots and student results. It's clinical authority building. It signals the system works regardless of the aesthetic. Now, the second one, the anti-hero. She films in her bedroom or in her car. By leaning into her identity as a single mom and an introvert, she lowers the status distance. It makes it attainable for everyone. It makes it seem like you could do it. Now, third, polarizing truths. She uses hooks like, why I stopped selling high ticket. It challenges industry norms to arrest attention in the first 3 seconds. This is the negative hook framework, framing it in the opposite way of the way others would. Now, her Instagram bio, it's not really a bio, it's a landing page. SEO optimized, name field, a 10-word value proposition, and exactly 1 link. Decision fatigue is the enemy of conversion. As you can see, it's all SEO optimized with primary conversion goals listed under a single call to action. Now, to bridge the gap between content and sales, she uses ManyChat. It's an automation platform based around commenting on Instagram. So when you see it's where it says comment the word money below, this triggers a direct message, boosts engagement, and signals closeness to the algorithm. But what about the dead zone? Wendt identifies this as the $300 to $1,000 range. It's too expensive for an impulse buy, but too cheap to justify the cost of a salesperson. This is the area that you want to avoid. For those at zero, she prescribes the Get Clients Now protocol. It's a rigid 10-step daily checklist. It's not about vibes. It's about generating kinetic energy through manual outreach. And the helpful 10. This is a way to get those wallets open. Now, let's perform a structural audit. Let's talk about the downsides. High operational drag. Selling 10,000 units means thousands of support tickets. You're trading sales calls for customer service management. Then, of course, we got to talk about reputational volatility. Low ticket products have low completion rates. When people only pay $24, they don't value the work. This leads to the scam discourse on Reddit. Now, that includes upsell complaints, bad feedback, polarizing comments, call-outs. All of these things build up. Now, realistically, is it a scam? Legally, no. The product is delivered, but the friction arises from the aggressive upselling and the reality that a $24 PDF doesn't build a business. The user's execution does. Now, the tech stack is the invisible infrastructure. SamCart for one-click upsells, which can increase revenue by 30%, and Flodesk for high aesthetic email nurturing. Combine those tools to build the same process. So, how do you replicate this without being a guru? You apply the protocol to red ocean consumer niches. Gardening, fitness, parenting. You want to dominate these niches. In these markets, no one is using high-velocity funnel stacking. By bringing pro marketing to an amateur niche, you achieve immediate structural dominance. You'll be a big fish in a big pond, and there's money to be made there. Now, step 1, the Frankenstein offer. Audit your hard drive. Take every checklist and template you ever made. Fragment them into 10 one-hour courses. Value stack them to $2,000. Then anchor the price at $27. So suddenly you've got this big value to sell for cheap. It's a great deal. Step 2, the SamCart funnel. This is a one sales page, one checkout with an order bump, 2 upsells, right? Step 3, the anti-pillar engine. 1 proof post, 1 value post, 1 pitch post, every single day. The Wendt Protocol is a masterclass in digital leverage. It requires you to be a marketer first and an expert second. It's the data-centric model of traffic monetization. Find something to sell and then hammer it home repeatedly over and over and over again. Sell your system, upsell, sell them on the next thing. It's not passive. It's a relentless treadmill of content and ad optimization. But for those who can manage the system, the math is undeniable. $11 million of proof. All right. So you're a sovereign evaluator. You get to decide what you do. You see the gears behind the guru curtain. The question isn't, does it work? The question is, do you want to run the machine? Are you ready to put this level of work in? The constant maintenance, the constant treadmill? Now, if you found this deconstruction valuable, the system logic is yours to keep. Analyze it, implement it, and scale it.